Hello and welcome to our second video about supply and demand. And this is going to look at some of the rules and how you can work out what will happen if something changes. So here we go. So what happens to the price? This is the question we all want to know all the time. Something has changed. How will that affect the price? So here we have the factory that makes rice cookers in Thailand burnt down. How will that affect the price of rice cookers? What do you think? And the answer, if the factory burns down, they will make fewer rice cookers. Supply, the number for sale, will go down. Demand will not change, so price will go up. There's a lot of flooding in Myanmar. How will that affect the price of food? So there's a lot of flooding. What will that change? The farmers will lose their crops. The supply of food will go down. So you can see the answer there. Farmers' crops have been destroyed. Transport to the shops will be difficult. Supply, the number of things for sale will go down. The demand will not change, so prices will go up. The government is giving farmers extra money if they grow rice. Does that mean the price of rice will go up or down? I don't care, I'm just playing Facebook. And the answer, farmers will grow more, so the supply will go up. The demand will be the same, so the prices will go down. What if they send all that extra rice to India? Yeah, what would happen to the price of rice in Thailand then? And the answer? Some of the rice in Thailand would go to India, so supply, the amount for sale in Thailand would go down. Demand the same, so prices would go up. Lots of people have stopped drinking Coca-Cola because they don't like how they treat their workers. What will happen to the price? And the price will, supply will stay the same, the amount of Coke that they make, but demand is down, so the price will become cheap. Great, that should mean it will be really cheap. Okay, enough examples. How do we answer all these questions? There are a lot of possible combinations. These on the list are all possible situations. Can you find the duplicates? So the first one, supply up and demand up. Can you find the one that means the same as that? And the answer is the first one, demand up and supply up. Next one, supply up, demand the same. And that is number 4. Next one, supply up and demand down. And that one is 3 from the bottom. Next one, supply the same and demand up. And that's number 2. Next one, supply the same and demand the same. That is right in the middle. Next one, supply the same and demand down. That one is 2 from the bottom. Supply down and demand up is 3 from the top. And the supply down and demand the same is in the middle. And the last one, supply down and demand down. No problem finding that one. So we can delete all the duplicates. So we're left with this list that we have here. And we're going to go through them one by one. So supply up and demand up. So supply is up, so sellers will have more to sell. And demand is up, so buyers want to buy more. In this situation, we can't tell what will happen to the price. It depends on whether the number of extra buyers is as big as the number of extra things the sellers want to sell or not. We don't have that information, so we can't tell. Next one, supply up and demand the same. So supply is up, so sellers have more to sell, but demand is the same, so no change. Let's say that in the past, sellers made 100 things and buyers wanted 100. Now, supply has gone up, so sellers want to sell 120, but buyers only want to buy 100. It's a problem for the sellers. How can they get the buyers to buy more? Answer, they have to reduce the price. Then buyers will buy more, so we know the price will come down. Okay, next one, supply up and demand down. Supply is up, so sellers have more to sell, but demand is down, so not so many buyers. So let's say in the past, sellers made 100 things and buyers wanted 100. Now supply has gone up, so sellers want to sell 120, but buyers have gone down, so they only want to buy 80. Same problem for the sellers, but even worse, because buyers want less, but the answer is the same. They have to reduce the price, so buyers will buy more. So we know the price will go down. Next one, supply the same and demand up. So supply is the same, so sellers don't have more to sell. Demand is up, so buyers want more. So same story, in the past sellers made 100 and buyers wanted 100. But now the supply is still 100, same, but buyers want to buy 120. Demand is up. For the sellers, this is an opportunity. How do they decide which buyers will get one? They will increase the price until 20 people decide it's now too expensive. So we can say that prices will rise. Supply the same and demand the same. So supply is the same, so sellers don't have more to sell. And demand is the same, so buyers they don't want more. So this is my favorite because it's so easy. In the past, sellers made 100 things, buyers wanted 100. Now supply is still 100 and buyers still want 100, so nothing changes. We can say the price will stay the same. Next one, supply the same and demand down. So supply is the same, so sellers don't have more to sell, but demand is down, so not so many people want to buy. So in the past, 100, 100. Now supply is still 100, but buyers only want 80. If they don't do something, some of the sellers will be left with things they can't sell. So the sellers reduce the price until 20 people decide that it's now cheap enough for them to buy. Supply down and demand up. Supply is down, so sellers have less to sell. Demand is up, so buyers want more. So in the past, 100, 100. Now supply is only 80, supply down, but buyers want 120, demand up. So if they don't do something, 40 of the buyers won't get one. So the sellers increase the price until 40 people decide that it's now too expensive for them to buy, and the number of buyers and sellers is the same at 80. Supply down and demand the same. So supply is down, so sellers have less to sell. Demand is the same, so no change. So in the past, 100, 100. Now supply is only 80, but buyers still want 100. If they don't do something, 20 of the buyers won't get one. So the sellers increase the price until 20 people decide that it's now too expensive for them to buy. And the number of buyers and sellers is the same, 80. Next one, supply down and demand down. So supply is down, so sellers have less to sell. Demand is also down, so not so many buyers. So it depends on whether the lower number of buyers is bigger or smaller than the lower number of things to sell. We don't have that information, so we can't tell. So here's a summary of all the ones we've been through. Supply up, demand up, can't tell, don't know. Supply up, demand the same, the price will go down. Supply up, demand down, price will go down again. Supply the same and demand up, price up. Supply the same, demand the same, no change. Supply the same, demand down, price down. Supply down, demand up, price up. Supply down and demand the same, price up. And last one, supply down and demand down. We can't tell, we don't know. So here's a sample of the question in the quizzes. It goes like this: it's raining a lot on Tuesday afternoon. What will happen to prices at Tuesday market? So you need to ask yourself 3 questions. Firstly, which one will change, supply or demand? Second one, which way does it change, up or down? And then question 3, so what will happen to the price? So the answers for this example question would be, okay, there's fewer buyers will go to the market because of the rain. Buyers equal demand, so it will change demand. Will the demand go up or down? The answer is down, so there will not be so many buyers. What will happen to the price? Go back to the summary we just looked at. Supply the same, demand down equals price down. And this is the end, my friend. See you again next time.